This subject is car leasing. What is the difference between rental and leasing? Rental is basically for short term and leasing is for long term. There is no tariff for it. What we do is actually for long term rentals. The base model of calculation is that if they are coming premature closing of contracts, what would be the premature concept will be there. And in the leasing industry, the basic way of working is, if somebody wants to have a new vehicle to be leased for 3 years, what you do is you engage with them and you are going to give a temporary vehicle first, and with the temporary vehicle you are starting your lease agreement. After some time or within minimum time frame, you are buying a new vehicle for them and you are giving to them for this 3 years lease, and you are taking back the temporary vehicle. So in this process itself, you should know that how many temporary vehicle companies are running, and when it is going to be, what is your commitment date of giving the new vehicle. These type of scenarios you have to see that. Otherwise, in the like car rental or fleet management, your induction, maintenance, everything will be the same. Everything will be the same as the fleet management. But in the leasing, the major subject is, this is a major subject. Apart from that, there will be a master lease agreement. Some company needs 200 vehicles, so the master lease agreement is there. As per the master lease agreement, you are keep on creating the new agreements, and you may be having a grouped invoice functionality will be there. And while we are doing the lease costing, and there is a lease in the lease business, because it doesn't have any tariff. Then how you are calculating the lease? So there is a typical model is there in for lease calculation, that is we call as lease calculator. How the lease calculator works? Your parameters to run a particular vehicle for 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, what is the cost type of cost you are going to get it into? First year, what is the depreciation? Second year, what is the depreciation that way? And as per the number of kilometers, what is the charges is going to for the services, washing, other major charges, changes of the tire, on what kilometer you are changing. These type of lot of metrics you will be able to put it into one place. And if you are identifying a particular vehicle and the time frame, number of months of lease you are going to engage into that, this is the vehicle, then automatically the system will give you all the parameters. System will be including the residual value calculation, everything will be taken by the system, and the system will give you the final figure including the profit percentage, what you are going to engaging the registration cost and your replacement cost and your interest on your vehicle loan, EMI percentage, everything will be calculated properly, and you will get automatically by the system a lease cost. So this, from the lease cost you can add or minus whatever the discount what you wanted to put it into, and you can engage to the lease. So this will ease your sales process. Then balance everything, the replacement, the movement, and everything will be the same as in the current rental industry as a general. And one more thing in the lease agreement is actually this is a long-term lease, and you are going to give a special rate because they are long-term commitment. So the timely invoice processing and the timely collection is very much important to run profitably the leasing. And in some cases there is a lease to own functionalities is there, lease to taken back is functionalities is there, and you are taking the vehicle from the OEM, 25 vehicle or 100 vehicles from the you given for leasing, and after leasing is finished, you can give back to the OEM. So these all complexity has to be taken properly, study well, and put it into the system in the ERP solution. Then you will be able to run a car leasing industry properly.